Hey everybody, it's Sunny. Today we're going to be making Loco Moco. Now Loco Moco is a Hawaiian dish. Typically it's served with like a hamburger steak. Here I'm adding some seasoning salt, black pepper, garlic powder, just to some ground beef. And typically it would call for ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, but I didn't have that. Basically, if you mix those two things together, you wind up with steak sauce, so that's what I'm using here. Now you want to be careful not to overwork the meat, otherwise the consistency, the texture will be weird. Be kind of snappy like a hot dog. So here I'm just forming it into some patties, setting those to the side. And I'm just making this out of what I have on hand. I didn't go to the store to get any sort of crazy ingredients. And this is the gravy, and typically it would be made with beef stock and maybe mushrooms and onions, but I had chicken stock, so that's what I'm using here, or chicken broth, and then a little bit of soy sauce, more steak sauce, once again calls for ketchup and Worcester, and then some cornstarch to thicken it up, maybe a little too much. I'm going to go ahead and stir that rib. Set that to the side, and I have some day-old rice that I'm just going to microwave instead of making a whole new batch. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the pan hot, and because our beef is a little bit leaner, I'm adding some oil. Typically you want to use like 80-20, this is 85-15. Cook those for a couple minutes on each side to your preferred doneness. On this particular dish, I like mine a little bit more cooked through. Typically, I would like it a little bit more on the medium side. And I'm just flipping those once again to get some extra color on the bottom. And I'm trying to make this dish using only the one skillet, so I'm doing things a little bit out of order here. So we're going straight from the burger to the egg. You want a runny yolk. I'm not a big fan of sunny side up eggs, so I'm making mine over medium, which is my preferred egg doneness. Now all that brown stuff in the pan, that's good stuff that we can use to help make the gravy. That's called fond. So I'm just deglazing with a little bit of that chicken broth. Gonna scratch up some of that fond. And I'm adding my cornstarch gravy mixture here, and I'm going to cook that down for a little while. Because it has cornstarch in it, if you would have added it directly to the heat, it would have seized up really fast. Make sure you taste for seasoning as you go. Mine needs a little bit of salt and pepper, and you may need to go ahead and like and subscribe for more videos like this one. My main critique of this dish was that it needed more salt, and the gravy could have been a little bit thicker, and had I had mushrooms and onions, I think it would have been better altogether, but all in all, still a great weeknight dish. Also, I'll be streaming for charity this month on my Twitch, and the link for that will be in the description. We're raising money for CS Mott's Children's Hospital, so feel free to stop by and watch me get scared of some horror games. And if you want more food videos like this one, be sure to comment down below. Let me know what your favorite dish is.